It's not just average people making resolutions for the new year. Companies also taking a look at their corporate cultures, making big changes on how they treat and retain employees. KPMG is one such company, helping employees find a higher purpose in their everyday work and publishing a report on how they did it. Bruce Pfau is the Vice Chair of Hiring and Communications at KPMG. He joins us with much more. Bruce, good to see you. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Dagen. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, certainly. What did you guys do?
Well, we've found that the most important mega trend in the workplace today is still retaining, attracting, and motivating top talent to do their best work.
How do you do it?
And, well, we have found that, that having, good pay, good benefits, good career advancement is all very important, but that a really untapped asset is employees' drive and interest in having more meaning and purpose in their work. And so, we've initiated a variety of efforts to try to help them reframe and elevate the meaning of their work, and with great results.
What about these posters that we're seeing on the screen? iPower Innovation. Is this part of the campaign?
Right. Well, that was a way that we wanted to get our employees involved in telling their own story about their purpose at work. I think that what distinguished our effort from a lot of others, where people are focused just on getting employees to memorize a slogan about the official corporate purpose, we asked employees to tell us about their own purpose at work. And we did it by having them, we challenged them to tell us 10,000 stories about their meaning at work.
I want to point to a fabulous Wall Street Journal article in today's paper. I predict it will be one of the most read stories in the Journal today. That nice is a four-letter word, that companies are endorsing and pushing blunt, direct criticism called front stabbing in the Journal instead of backstabbing.
Yeah.
So it's the suck it up, I'm going to tell you what you're doing wrong. You don't like it, you can go work somewhere else. What do you make of that?
Well, it's the first time I've heard of the term.
That's what Dagen was saying.
That's what my dad said. That's how I was raised.
Yeah,
it's like, you suck it up, you're lucky to have a job and take a paycheck and go to work.
I think that we're certainly in favor of giving people constructive feedback at the time and moment that they're performing their work. But I think that one doesn't have to necessarily be insulting or front-stabbing people to give them that constructive.
Well, there's this great book. I mean, Maria sends around this book called Extreme Ownership or Extreme Leadership. I'm trying to remember the title.
Extreme Ownership. It's Leif Babin and Jocko Willink, two former Navy SEALs.
And what they do, I mean, maybe it's a little bit more polite, Dagen, but they're basically, just saying, hey, look, I, the leader of the team, take responsibility in our results, but you, the people on the team, also have to empower yourselves as being, significant in contributing things that actually matter here. Do you think that that is a millennial thing, or do you think that that's just a modern day thing?
Yeah, I don't think that it's just a millennial thing. I think that people want to take responsibility for their work. I think that they're usually open to feedback. I think that we probably need to train people a little bit more to recognize when they're getting feedback, even when it's not in a formal situation. But, it's interesting. People think that millennials are that much different than the rest of the workforce. We found in the work that we did with Higher Purpose that the millennials and our older workers were equally interested in the purpose
Bruce,
initiative.
good to see you. Happy New Year. Thank you so much. Bruce Pfau.
Thank you, Dagen.
Take care. And I'm